All right, welcome back to another weekend wash. We're here at Detail to You with Chris Janikowski. Beautiful shop you have here, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
We're gonna be washing the C8 and talking about Chris's journey through his detailing career, and then talk about his new product line, Veros. Veros,
right.
Am I saying it right?
Finally,
Yes.
finally.
Got it. Let's do it. You started detailing, you've been detailing for a long while.
Long time. 1998.
1998?
1998, yep.
I graduated high school in 2001.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I feel
So
old.
how many years is that? That's 22, 23?
22, 23 years, yeah.
Damn, man.
Yep. Started off with a Honda Accord with a 7-foot trailer from Home Depot, pulled by a Honda Accord. Yep. Super
Are
classic.
you serious?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Did you start it off here in California?
Yeah. Yeah, right here in California.
All right. The Veros soap.
Yep, that's the maintenance soap. Just
Maintenance
shit
soap?
every day, yep.
Okay.
Maintenance, doesn't have anything special in it, doesn't leave anything behind, pH balanced.
You were mobile most of the time as a detailer. When did you get this shop?
We've had this shop for 6 years now. In Idaho, when I lived in Idaho in 2010 through 2014, I had a shop up there also.
Wait a minute, Idaho?
Yeah, I moved there in 2009, stayed there for 6 years, opened a second location there, ran 2 different locations, so.
That stuff is thick.
Yep.
So that's the wheel cleaner?
Yeah, it's made of gel, so if you look, it's not running anywhere. Look at wheel cleaners, and when you shoot them on, and then they run down the wheel and end up on the ground, now the wheel cleaner's cleaning the ground, and it's not cleaning the wheel.
Yeah.
So this stuff is safe enough to just let it sit on the wheel for 3 or 4 minutes, which gives you time to go do other things. Versus if this was some sort of acidic type wheel cleaner or something aggressive like a degreaser, you'd kind of have to get it on and get it off, which means that while you're cleaning the wheels, it's occupying your time the entire time. You're just focusing on the wheels. So this is intended to not only safely clean even a matte black wheel, but it's intended to give you, speed up your detailing process to where you can let the wheel cleaner work for you and go do something else. So when you times that by 3 cars a day, 15 cars a week, then it's actually making a difference, you know?
One thing I've always wondered about, these iron removers. So obviously there's a chemical in there that's through, it's in a lot of the same cleaners, right? Is it acidic? Is it damaging? Where is it on the pH level?
Yeah, no, it's not acidic. It's just a ferrous remover, and so they pretty much kind of all smell the same. We've actually tried to knock this one down a little bit, so it's not as potent. So we're inside right now, and we're not running away. You know what I mean? It's not as bad as some of them, but. You can do what you want. You can put scents in them, but there is no acid in it.
Do you have a contract for NASCAR? Yeah. Is that what you do most of the time?
I myself go out and do the NASCAR deal with subcontracted detailers all across whatever track we're at. Most of the time, those guys are local.
Are you detailing the NASCARs, or what do you?
No, not the cars themselves, but we do the trucks that they call them haulers that bring the actual race cars inside them, and then we also do the drivers' motorhomes. So get everything clean, polish stuff, polish the aluminum on the trucks, yeah.
So what made you get into the product side of things?
Really, it was always, I've always been super big on efficiency and how can I cut steps out of taking extra time and how can I get the cars done faster but still do the same amount of quality. So everything about Veros is really doing really high quality, but also for the wheel cleaner, for instance, how can we get the wheels clean, but also not be staring there and staring at the wheel? How can we do something else at the same point in time? So most of the chemicals in the Veros line are all about speed and efficiency.
How long ago did you start Veros?
Veros is 1.5 years old now. So,
damn.
Yep.
But it's doing pretty well too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in detail supply stores. We're selling it online. You're selling it online.
Yeah.
A lot of places are selling it. The detailers really like it. It's getting super popular.
If you've been in the detailing industry for long enough, you probably have had a thought of maybe I should start my own chemical line. Walk us through that. What goes into starting your own chemical line?
Definitely not as easy as you think it would be. Ton of research and development. I think what really helps is having 22 years experience in detailing. You can really look at a chemical and say, man, I wish that did this. Another thing that happens is, say you wanted to make your own cologne, right? You want to make Jason's scent.
Like beard
Yeah,
oils?
like beard oil, right?
Use either an oil or a beard butter like this one. This is actually my favorite.
But when you want to do something like that, right? You're going to go to a company that makes cologne. You're not going to start from scratch and go pick all the things out and try and mix it up inside your shop. You know what I mean?
Right,
You're going to
right.
go to a company that manufactures cologne and say, hey, I kind of want it to smell a little bit sweet. I kind of want it to last for 4 or 5 hours, so a guy only has to put it on one time.
Yeah.
And then you're going to look at some samples, and if those things perform like you'd like them to perform, you might move forward with one of those.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that takes months and months and months to do per product. So again, I want to try and save the detailers money where I can, save people money where I can.
Yeah.
So there's no need to use, say, like a silica SiO2 infused soap when you're doing a weekly washing account, or when you're doing a car that you're getting ready to move into a clay and maybe wax, or clay into paint correction.
Yeah.
There's no need to use an SiO2 infused soap on something like that. So that's where the regular maintenance soap comes in. When you're maintaining a customer's coated vehicle or something that's super high end and you're only going to do the wash and you're not moving any other detailing services, then that would be a great soap to use, because it's going to leave a little bit of silica behind, so a little bit of ceramic coating behind. Super slick, super glossy, and if the car is already coated, it does condition that coating every time that you wash.
But you could take a non-coated car and wash this, right? And
You
leave
could,
a little bit
yeah,
of,
it would leave
almost like a
protection.
wash and wax, but
Yeah,
you
so
know, it's a
some
wash
so
and-
some people, so it's a little bit different than your traditional like wash and wax type soaps. This does actually leave real protection on the car. So after a few washes, you'll notice the windows, the paint, the wheels, everything starts to bead water, and that's the layers of silica that are getting left behind. This is pH balanced. This is pH balanced. This is not pH balanced. This is a higher pH level. It's a stronger cleaning soap.
Okay, to clean the ceramic coating. So it doesn't have any ceramic in it.
Doesn't have any ceramic in it. It's made for ceramics, to clean ceramics. And so when you have a vehicle that ran through 2 weeks of snow and you couldn't get to the wash bay to be able to wash it, right?
Yeah.
If that stuff cakes into the coating and starts to burn into the coating, this has a more cleaning capability to clean those pores of the coating out. So another thing that's built into this is it's color changing.
I was gonna say, I see it
Yeah.
on the label, it says color changing.
Yeah, so if you use it in a foam cannon, it actually comes out yellow, and when you wash it, it turns back white. So if you've missed a section, you'll still see yellow on that section.
Oh yeah, yellow.
Yep. So if you want more yellow, move your arm slower.
Like a thicker foam?
Yeah.
That is
You'll
thick
just see-
as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that repelling that you're seeing is just the waterless wash.
Normally, if you want it that thick, you put like half soap, half
Yeah.
water.
It's pretty concentrated.
And it's staying yellow. How many products do you actually have in the line right now?
I think total there's like 17.
7? Wow.
Yeah.
So a little more than, I mean, so you have the maintenance line, obviously, and then you have a couple different coatings. So you got a pro level coating that we're actually testing
Yep.
in the pro level coating test. If you haven't seen that, by the way, we'll leave a link for you. Go watch it.
So there's everything to maintain. There's waterless washes. There's a product called Polymer 5-in-1 that literally does 5 different jobs in one.
5 in
it's,
1.
Yep, it's a spray wax, it's a clay lubricant, it's a quick detailer, it's a rinseless sealant. It has anti-fingerprint built into it, so you don't fingerprint your paint as much. It removes light dust. It's got a little bit of polymer and a little bit of SiO2 in it. So we have a water spot removing spray wax that boat owners love when you pull your boat out of the water and there's water spots all over it. Cleans it, removes the water spot. Leaves about 3 months of polymer behind. Am I going after these ones here?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want more cleaning power, then let it dwell for a little bit.
I've noticed on water spots, sometimes it takes 2 or 3
Yeah,
rounds.
because you don't know how old they are, so it's you versus them really. A couple seconds versus what, 2 months, 3 months, just depends.
Woo!
There you go.
It's like magic.
Yep. But it's safe on mirrors, it's
Yeah.
safe on everything.
Did really well. I don't think a lot of people know about water spots is
Yeah.
like the chemistry behind it.
Right.
You know, this is very alkaline. You know, all those minerals left behind after the water dries, it's all that alkaline minerals, and you gotta neutralize it.
Right.
And you neutralize it with an acid-based product like this.
Yeah. Well, this one's not acid-based, but yeah, boats, stuff like this, ceramic coated vehicles, anything you want to safely get a water spot off of and then leave a little bit of protection, it'll do it.
That's
So
awesome.
it'll do really any surface, paint, wheels, matte wheels, glass, mirrors,
It's a
anything.
huge problem. And like after you leave a car wash,
Yeah.
usually you're gonna have those water spots like on this side where
Right. And then also the gel wheel cleaner, the different types of soaps, and then Once you move into protection, we have a prep spray that you use before the ceramic coatings. And then there's a 1-year ceramic coating, 5-year ceramic coating, 7-year ceramic coating, and the 9-year ceramic coating is the one you're testing right now.
Damn.
So you can really see it like
Yeah.
when you're using it here. So like I said, the lighter colored car, the more you'll see it, but it's pretty obvious to tell which areas are washed and which areas aren't.
So a little higher on the pH level, just to really clean all the grime and stuff off of a coated car. What next? What next?
So normally, traditionally, what we would do with this car is just blow it off with air.
Yeah.
And the hydrophobic capability allows us to do that. You know, wouldn't be very easy to do if the water was just blurry.
Yeah.
But we'll dry it off today.
Oh yeah. Wow. Feels good.
Doesn't smell too bad either.
Now this too, this is awesome. 10% donated to children's cancer. Tell me about that. What is that all about?
So my wife and I, when we started the company, so being a detailer for 22 years, we're fortunate enough to have a lot of customers and a lot of business that pay our bills on the detailing side.
Yeah.
So when we started this company, her and I both absolutely hate children's cancer. We think it's like the worst thing on the planet. They don't have a choice. They just have it. I mean, they're not bad people. They're children.
Right.
And it's terrible to see them suffering. And they're so strong. And unfortunately, we lose some of them. So it's really something that's close to my heart. It's close to my wife's heart, just kids in general. And so we donate 10% of the gross sales of Veros to children's cancer.
So 10% right off the top.
Yeah, so a lot of times, 10% right off the top. So if we sell something that's 20, we're giving away 2. We sell something for 100, then we're giving away 10.
That's awesome.
Notice that it's actually really easy to dry the car, almost like the water doesn't want to blur. The water just kind of wants to come right off in one swipe.
It does. Like I'm not even like,
yeah.
You're just drying it. There's not even any water left to streak on it.
So,
I mean, so you've probably coated this car.
This is not coated.
Not coated.
Yeah, again, this is just our ceramic waterless wash is the only thing this thing's ever cleaned
you're using
with.
on it?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's got a full paint protection film wrap, but yeah, so if you notice that with that chemical on the car, it really, really assists in drying the vehicle.
Yeah, it's
and
easy.
you should, on your end, feel a little bit of slickness kicking up as you're hitting that. So the interior detailer is actually the newest product, and we didn't want to release an interior detailer just like an all-purpose cleaner like everybody has. We wanted to make something special. So this has 3 months of polymer built into it. It doesn't smell. When you spray it, it doesn't choke you. And it's got the protection built into it, but it's also got odor neutralizer. So when you're using it, if you're cleaning like an odor or a cigarette ashtray, it's got neutralizer in it. And then for 3 months, the odor absorber stays active in the car. So it's got actual UV inhibitors.
Wow.
One thing that was super important to me is I didn't, like if you ever used all-purpose cleaner, say you're spraying the steering wheel and it gets on the gauges, stains the gauges, it stains the touch screens, it stains tint, it stains glass. You can use this on every surface in the interior, it absolutely won't streak.
Odor absorbing. That's my favorite part of that. Because like my dog rides in the car a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And the dog stinks. But other people get in the car and they're like, it smells like dog in here. I'm like,
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
So you notice like a little bit of suds, it'll dry to a matte finish. It'll leave 3 months of polymer on that surface for protection, and then use it on that wood grain and then flip the towel over and polish it out and it'll clean the wood grain streak free. You should feel the slickness pick up.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I like.
Yep.
I don't want anything left over after I clean, which a lot of all-purposes do. Leave a little bit of residue, and I don't like that. Now, is this straight, or I think
right now it's straight, yeah. You could dilute that for lighter duty cleaning, yeah.
Okay.
But right now it's straight.
But you can get this in gallon size too.
Yeah,
Is it more
you can also get it in
concentrated when you
gallon
get it in gallon, or is
No,
this
it's the same. It's always the same on that one. So again, it'll do leather, plastic, Alcantara, suede, fabric. It'll clean absolutely everything, but it will also clean that wood grain. We got a dirty seat here,
so let's do half and half.
Yeah, I can get over there too, and we can clean that piano black plastic. So there's streaks and everything all over this.
Yeah.
So we can put this on, even though we're using it to clean leather and plastic and everything. And you can clean this surface with it, and then flip the towel over and polish it out, and it won't streak.
Oh, that's nice.
So we could use it on the handle, but then we could also use it on shiny surfaces as well. So touch screens, anything that you want to clean with this product on the interior, it'll do all of it. Not sure how dirty this is, but so, but now this all has polymer protection on it.
Oh yeah.
Even on the touch screen right here. So we'll just shoot the towel. And knows we're coming for it. So we just clean it and rub that across there now.
Yeah.
Right.
It's fantastic.
So you can clean here. That's no problem. But you can also shoot it here. Flip the towel over and polish it out. And see the towel gliding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you do that, and then do that to the back window.
You can feel it. What's next? Tire dressing? Should we tire dress this?
Yeah, we can.
So Chris,
Yeah.
so far almost most of your products have like some sort of protection or SiO2 or ceramic, something in it.
Yeah.
Does this have anything?
No, that one's just a straightforward dressing. It does have dust repellent and a little bit of UV protectant in it, but it's not like an SiO2 dressing or a...
Chris, she's looking good.
Yeah?
I really enjoyed the products. I mean, easy to work with. That's huge when you're working with products.
Right.
You want them easy to work with. You don't want them to struggle with when you're doing this stuff. So thank you for having us at your shop, man.
You're
I appreciate
welcome.
you letting us come in here.
Thanks
and,
for finally coming.
destroying your shop for a little bit, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
If you guys want to find the products, Car Supplies Warehouse, we carry most of these products, and you're always coming out with new stuff, so check out.
VerosCarCare.com.
All right. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit that like button. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.